sir. So this is the impact of social inequalities. First is the economic impact. Social inequalities can lead to poverty, unemployment, and unequal access to essential services like healthcare, education, and housing. So one good sa example ani sir is people from lower socioeconomic backgrounds nga wala gyud access sa education or training which can limit their employment opportunities and earning potential. This can lead to a cycle of poverty where individuals are unable to afford basic necessities like food, shelter, and healthcare. Similarly, individuals from marginalized groups may have encountered discrimination and bias when seeking employment, housing, or healthcare services. This can perpetuate existing inequalities and create new barriers to social mobility and economic opportunity. Second is social cohesion. Widening gaps between different social groups can strain social cohesion and lead to social unrest, discrimination, and conflicts. To achieve this goal, sir, it is important to focus on the positive steps we can take to promote social inclusivity and reduce discrimination. This can involve initiatives such as community building programs, education and training opportunities, and policies that encourage diversity and equality. Sa pagwork ani sir, together with these shared goals, we can create a better future for ourselves and for other generations. So third, sir, is health outcomes. Socioeconomic disparities directly impact health outcomes, with marginalized communities often experiencing higher rates of disease, lower life expectancy, and limited access to healthcare. So ang socioeconomic disparities, sir, is naging direct impact on health outcomes with marginalized communities typically experiencing a higher rates of diseases, lower life expectancy, and limited access to healthcare. Fortunately, this means that those who are already struggling with social and economic barriers are often at a further disadvantage when it comes to their health. The lack of access to quality healthcare and other resources can exacerbate existing with the condition and lead to the development of new ones. Addressing these disparities is crucial to ensuring that anyone has an equal opportunity to live a healthy life regardless of their background and circumstances. And lastly, sir, is education and opportunity. Unequal access to education and opportunities for personal and professional growth perpetuates social inequalities across generations. The unequal distribution of education and opportunities is a major contributor to the perpetuation of social inequalities across generations. So pagkakaroon gyud, ang significant proportion of the population still lacks access to quality education and training, which hinders their ability to develop the necessary skills and knowledge for personal and professional growth. This in turn leads to limited job opportunities and reduced earning potential, further exacerbating economic and social disparities. Moreover, the lack of equal access to education and opportunities often disproportionately affects marginalized communities, including women, minorities, and those from low income backgrounds. Addressing this issue requires a concerted effort to provide equitable access to education and training opportunities, regardless of an individual's background or socioeconomic status. Only then can we hope to create a more just and equitable society for all. Imagine a world where everyone has equal access to education and opportunities regardless of their background or socioeconomic status. By empowering individuals with the necessary skills and knowledge for personal and professional growth, we can break the cycle of social inequalities that persist across generations. This will create more job opportunities and increase earning potential, helping to bridge the gap between the have and the have-nots. By prioritizing equitable access to education and training opportunities, we can ensure that marginalized communities are no longer left behind. Let's work together to create a more just and equitable society for all. In conclusion, social inequalities have a significant impact on the contemporary world. The rising levels of inequality in both developed and developing countries have far-reaching consequences for economic and social development. In today's world, we must acknowledge the social inequalities have a profound impact. It's essential to realize that the increasing levels of inequality, whether in developed or developing nations, can have far reaching consequences for economic and social growth.